It was 1971, Boulder, Colorado. I was a whitewater junkie, fresh out of college and broke, dreaming of sitting in a kayak in a wild river rather than an office cubicle in an engineering company. So I made the only sensible choice. I built myself a kayak. After showing off my new boat, my friends and their friends asked me to build them a boat, and Eddyline was born. The kayak market in Boulder was tiny, to say the least, so in a phone call to my old paddling friend Werner Fuhrer in Seattle, who designed kayaks for his family, destiny arrived. I moved Eddyline to Seattle to build Werner's kayaks. When I took my first ocean kayak trip to the wild west coast of Vancouver Island, in big waves and gray skies, I became an Eskimo forever. By 1978, I was designing my own sea kayaks. And on a trip I led in the Broken Islands off the British Columbia coast, the love of my life, Lisa, appeared. A year later, I took her to one of the most romantic places I'd ever been by kayak, Kayaks Sound on the west coast of Vancouver Island. Romantic it was not. So stormy, we hid in a small rock canyon, our kayaks tied to trees to keep them from blowing away. Nonetheless, I hiked Lisa to the top of the island in 60-knot winds to pop the question. She said, yes. And we've been partners in life and business ever since. To step into a kayak is to step into a 5,000-year-old tradition. The migration of peoples across the frozen Bering Strait landed them in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Over the centuries that followed, the creative minds of Arctic Eskimos found a better way to feed their tribe. Using bones and skins of sea mammals, they made the first kayaks. And they chased their prey across the wild sea, harpooning seals, walrus, and whales, many times larger than their boats. The Eskimos are our paddling ancestors, and we carry on that tradition in what we do today, and we at Eddyline are proud to be a part of that. May we always carry with us their courage, ingenuity, their profound respect for the sea and its living things, and their passion for being on the water. And we never forget, every time we slide into our kayaks, we become them. When I began paddling, whitewater was my passion. It was so new, we had to make our own kayaks, light enough to negotiate the big rapids, and yet strong enough to survive their violence. By 1973, after a lot of experimentation, we built our first vacuum-bagged kayak. 2 decades later, we were building the first thermoformed kayaks. Today, nothing and everything is new about the kayak. A 5,000-year-old evolution, enhanced with today's technology, space-age design, manufacturing, and materials. And just as our ancestors, the Eskimos, continued making innovations, so do we at Eddyline. Our developments in thermoforming did more than produce beautiful, tough, UV-resistant kayaks. They eliminated tons of waste from the landfills and chemical emissions from the air and from our workplace. Today, our scrap is 100% recycled. When you become a member of the Eddyline family, you'll be part of a company that has our future and the future of the planet in its heart. The desire to make innovative, superior quality kayaks and paddles has always been the blood that courses through our veins, and still is today. The owner who bought the very first 16-pound kayak we ever made just returned it to us after 33 years of use. Still perfectly intact. It now occupies a special place in our archives, a symbol reminding us every day what we stand for. I still design our kayaks. Lisa works right next to me, and our staff have become a part of our family. By choice, we remain a family company, focused on quality rather than quantity. Our small size enables us to treat our customers as family too, allowing us to communicate personally with them, and in return, their passion for paddling continues to educate us and inspire us. The Eddyline family continues to grow, and we invite you to join our family.